Today I'm going to take you on a bike ride while I discuss my top 5 lessons on how to get 70,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you implement the top 5 lessons, you'll experience growth on your YouTube channel, resulting in more views and subscribers. And that's what you want, isn't it? Let me ask you a question. What's the one biggest mistake you've made while growing your YouTube channel? Post your answer in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I'm sure others would too. Number 1, mindset. You gotta have a vision for your channel, just like I have a vision that there's a destination at the end of this bike path. Many YouTubers start their YouTube channel as a hobby, but as they go forward, they want to develop into a business and make money from it. That's why it's good to have a long-term strategy for your channel, so you can make a business out of it, make money from it, and generate leads, sales, etc. When I began my channel, I just made tutorials because I was into web design. But as I created more videos, then I developed a passion for creating new content and wanted to make more videos about tutorials for YouTube, because people are asking questions about how to make a channel for YouTube, how to optimize a channel, etc. So that's why I kind of got into it more full-time. It's always good to have goals, such as long-term goals and short-term goals. For example, a long-term goal might be to make 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. A short-term goal might be to achieve 5,000 subscribers per month. Another mindset that is critical for developing a YouTube channel is to not compare yourself with other channels. If you compare yourself with your competitors, then you might not be doing as well as your competitors, and you'll lose the joy of participating in your channel. It's better to focus on being the best you can be and try to develop your techniques, your strategies, upgrade your gear, etc. Another mindset that is critical to developing a YouTube channel is to be consistent. You don't want to just upload videos whenever you feel like it, but have a regular schedule, like once or twice a week. For example, I've been uploading videos 2 or 3 times a week for several years. As a result, I've been able to achieve over 70,000 subscribers, and my channel is still growing rapidly. Another mindset is to tap into the mind of your ideal viewers. You always should be thinking about how can you create content that your audience is interested in. Once in a while you can just create content that you're interested in, but mostly you want to serve your subscribers and your future viewers. Instead of focusing on the numbers, focus on creating good content for your future viewers. Most of all, you've got to be patient and enjoy the journey, because there's lots of ups and downs when you might lose focus or lose momentum or lose motivation, but then you still got to keep going. If you have the right mindset at the beginning, it'll be easy to create videos over the next few years. YouTube is a long-term commitment, so you got to be there for the long term and be consistent if you're going to make it on YouTube. Number 2, audience. You got to know your target audience. So as I mentioned before, you got to think about what is your ideal subscriber, like how old they are, what country they're from, what are their interests, what is the content that they wish to watch. Then it's easier to create content that they wish to watch. Another thing you can do is reverse engineer your competitors' videos. So if you look at the videos of your competitors, you can see which ones are getting lots of views and lots of subscribers. This will give you an idea of the kind of content that you may produce for your own channel instead of just their channel. So if you look at their videos that are getting tons of views, tons of comments, and attracting lots of subscribers, you might want to think about making videos that are similar to those, but approaching it from a different angle. When you make videos, you always want to keep your audience in mind. So therefore, you want to find out what your audience is interested in. And one of the ways to do this is to do keyword research. So number 3 is keyword research. One of the most helpful tools that I've used over the years to grow my channel to over 70,000 subscribers is TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy gives you the ability to research the correct keywords, to find the right tags, to check your rankings. Most of all, it saves you a ton of time when it comes to keyword research. The free versions are very limited, so I highly recommend upgrading to a paid version. If you haven't got TubeBuddy yet, I highly recommend checking out the link in the description and using promo code HermansBuddy at checkout to get 20% off. The key with keyword research is to find keywords that have a high search volume and low competition. This makes them much easier to rank for on the first page of YouTube. Another thing that has helped to grow my channel is to look for hot trends in your niche. Sometimes there's a trend that comes along that fits perfectly with your niche, and then you want to jump on it and create 1, 2, or 3 videos to capitalize on that particular content. Number 4 is content organization. Try to keep a running list of ideas whenever you're about. For instance, I keep a running list of ideas on my phone. From there, you can develop several scripts, so often batch script my videos, so I have videos ready to go for the future. Along with batch scripting, you can batch film, so you can batch film 2 or 3 videos in a day, and this will avoid stress of creating new videos. Give that a try. Another thing you can do is keep your files organized so that you can edit faster. For instance, your intro, your end screens, you want to use over and over again, so you can keep them in a separate folder and just drop them on the timeline. This saves a ton of time. Another thing that I do is make lots of B-roll that is unique to my own style, instead of just using stock video footage. So whenever I'm out and about, what I tend to do is shoot a lot of B-roll, and so I can put it in a B-roll folder and grab it whenever I need it to put it in my videos. I also store all my video content on external hard drives, so whenever I need to go back and redo a video maybe a year or 2 later, because I've improved the quality, I can just take the same content and upgrade it and make a new video out of it. This will save you a ton of time looking for new ideas for future videos. Number 5, track video performance. If you track your traffic sources in YouTube Analytics, you can identify the videos that are doing the best on your channel. Once you identify the videos that are doing the best on your channel, you can make more of those type of videos, but approach them from a different angle. This is one of the best strategies I've used to grow my channel to over 70,000 subscribers. If you take a deep dive into your traffic sources in YouTube Analytics, you can find out exactly the pages that are attracting the most traffic to your channel. Most of my traffic comes from YouTube search and Google search, as well as suggested videos. Once you drill down into the data, you can identify the videos that are getting the highest click-through rate, highest average view duration, and highest audience retention. One of the great things about YouTube Analytics is to identify exactly the peaks and valleys of your audience retention. When you find a dip in your audience retention graph, you may have found that you're saying something that your viewers don't like. when you find a peak, then it may be something that your viewers really were interested in. Once you identified the peaks and valleys of your audience retention graph, you can make small tweaks to improve each video that you upload. There's a saying that small hinges swing big doors, so small tweaks can make a big difference to the growth of your channel. Here's a bonus tip. Capture emails from when you first start your YouTube channel. This is a big mistake I made when I first began my YouTube channel. If you do this from the beginning, you can build a huge email list and recommend your products and services. Monetizing your video and channel helps to support the equipment you need to grow your channel. Don't rely upon monetization to make money from your channel. Instead, you can make much more money from affiliate programs and from promoting your own products and services. But Herman, how do you find keywords that have a high search volume and low competition so you can rank on the first page of YouTube? I'm glad you asked. Just watch my next video on how to find low competition keywords. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.